Pop quiz. Where is the best place to meet women? A. Shopping areas like malls and stores. B. Drinking and dancing venues like bars and clubs. C. Public spaces like parks and the street. D. Situational environments like yoga class or through your friends. Or is it E. The internet like dating sites and Facebook? The correct answer may surprise you. In fact, the answer may be different from person to person, but let me take a guess at what kind of person you are. Do you hate going to loud clubs? Do you hate how everyone tells you that you need to be more outgoing to meet women? Do you feel drained after going to a big party? Don't like going to parties? You're an introvert. If you're like most introverts trying to learn about dating and seduction, you've probably noticed how all of the advice out there seems to be for extroverts. They say you need to be louder, to speak up more, to go to loud clubs all the time, to party more, to drink more, to meet dozens of new people every single day. I don't want to do that. It's like they're trying to change who you are, like they're trying to force you to be an extrovert. And it's incredibly frustrating because all of the tricks and routines that pickup artists teach just feels wrong. Both pickup artists and mainstream society don't understand what it means to be an introvert. They have us absolutely convinced that we need to be extroverted to be attractive and seductive. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's just not true. In fact, hooking up with beautiful women can actually be easier as an introvert. Let me say that again. Hooking up with beautiful women can actually be easier as an introvert. I'm an introvert, and I'm also a pickup artist. And I'm very good at what I do. You absolutely can be an incredibly seductive pickup artist while still being true to your natural introverted self. Stick around and watch this presentation to the very end because I'm going to tell you how you can do exactly that. How you can become a seductive introvert. You really don't want to miss anything here. You see, if you keep doing what you're doing by listening to all of the mainstream advice, if you fool yourself into thinking that you can just become extroverted, you're only making the problem worse for yourself. You'll be competing on grounds that naturally extroverted guys dominate, and you'll be left in the dust. If you don't learn how to use your natural introversion to your advantage, those naturally extroverted players will tear you to shreds. You need to beat out the competition with the advantages you get from being introverted. I've been putting together a program for a very long time to help introverted guys just like you. It's called the Seductive Introvert. There are tons and tons of pickup training courses out there, but this is the first and only program just for introverts like you and me. The Seductive Introvert teaches how you can use your introversion to your advantage so that you don't have to waste so much time trying to become something you're not. It's an online training course that you can access from the convenience of your computer at home. Just learn, practice, and you'll automatically start getting more sexual attention from the women in your life. I'll show you just how I developed my own naturally introverted self to be incredibly seductive and insanely successful with women. Every month, I'll present you with several training modules that include video lessons. This will be the meat of the information you learn in Seductive Introvert. Downloadable audio. These will be supplemental audio tracks that you can download and listen to at your leisure anytime. Missions. Don't know what to do when you go out to meet women? These missions will guide you to do everything that you need to do quickly and effectively. Field reports. Back when I was learning, I wrote what's called field reports to detail my adventures with women. In Seductive Introvert, I break down and analyze my field reports for you so that you can learn from my mistakes and start seeing the world through my eyes. Secret advanced technique. I know that many of you watching this want immediate results, so every month I'll be sharing a very potent technique that you can start using right away without feeling weird or awkward. Female perspective. You want to learn more about women, right? I have female trainers to help you along the way. Most women want to keep sex a rare and special thing, but these girls don't buy that BS. That's not everything, but it's a broad overview of what Seductive Introvert has to offer. This program is jam-packed with the very best content designed to maximize your growth as efficiently as possible. Now, let me tell you about the courses inside just the first month of training. A lot of you have problems related to fear, anxiety, negative thinking, and even depression. For example, you might feel incredibly anxious at the very thought of approaching a girl. Or maybe you view yourself as unattractive and that hot women are out of your league. These mental issues cripple you by conditioning your subconscious mind to produce strong, automatic fear-based responses. These issues all fall within the realm of inner game, which is what the first month teaches you to master. I'll show you how you can make simple, lasting mental shifts to fix deeply seated problems. After you tune up everything under the hood, you'll immediately find everything just falling into place effortlessly. Even if you change nothing about your appearance or your actual behavior, you'll start noticing women checking you out more. You'll see through the matrix and be able to recognize when women are giving you the green light to make a move. You'll even notice women making the first move on you. You'll have both men and women paying more attention to you. More importantly, you'll feel more confident and secure about yourself. Developing real, grounded confidence like this will magnetically draw women to you. Even female friends who have never been attracted to you before will suddenly realize that there's something very attractive about you. They won't even know why. They'll just feel it. And this is all from just the first month. Of course, one of the first questions you'll have is, how much will this cost? I've got to be honest with you here. It's worth a lot. This is a culmination of my life's work. However, as someone who's been through all of the $1,000 programs that the seduction community has to offer, I know that everyone charges way too much. At first, I thought $74 a month would be a very cheap and fair investment, and Seductive Introvert provides all of the best possible tools for you to make that dramatic life change from being a quiet loser to a mysterious and desirable lover. Seductive Introvert offers all of the best stuff that even my personal coaching offers. So the argument my testers made was that Seductive Introvert is technically worth $1,000 to $2,000 per month. They said that even doubling my initial price from $74 to $148 a month would be an irresistible deal. Well, in the end, I didn't listen to my testers. I wanted to change more lives and help way more guys just like you. I wanted to make this unquestionably affordable. So instead of doubling my base price, I slashed it in half to $37 a month. Let that sink in for a moment. That still wasn't good enough for me though. I really wanted to make this a no-brainer for you, so I decided to throw in something else to sweeten the deal. In addition to getting the monthly training for just $37, you'll also get my ebook, Attraction Arsenal. Attraction Arsenal is a detailed guide on all of the most potent tools that master pickup artists use to create attraction. It's the only book on attraction you will ever need, hands down. It's worth at least $35 on its own, and I'm going to let you have it for free. Anyone who's serious about making a huge life change will be a perfect fit for this opportunity. If you're serious about taking a step forward and having tons of beautiful women in your life, go ahead and click the registration button below right now. Now, if you've gotten this far into the video without knowing who I am, I'm very impressed because you obviously have a level of dedication to self-improvement that most people just don't have. Well, my name is Michael Chief, and I've been a pickup artist for several years now. I've been referred to as a master pickup artist in the Zen of meeting women, but I think that title is a bit too presumptuous. I first started learning about the pickup arts and the vast wealth of knowledge in the seduction community in 2003. Over the years, I've developed quite a reputation as one of the best teachers in the matters of dating, pickup, and seduction. I've gotten literally hundreds of guys laid, many of whom went on to become dating coaches themselves. Most people simply assume that I got really good at pickup really fast and that I've been living an amazing life for a long time now. Well, that simply isn't true. It took me several years to get good at what I do because of the fact that most of the advice out there was for extroverts. At first, I forced myself to become extroverted. I became incredibly popular, I hooked up with a ton of girls, and I partied with the big boys like Gambler, Adam Lyons, and Bad Boy. But I was exhausted. I actually felt like a fraud a lot of the time simply because I couldn't keep up with my more energetic colleagues. They were going out to clubs several nights a week, while I would need several days to recharge after just one night of clubbing. Those guys seemed to get more energy every time they went out, and I just didn't understand where all of their energy was coming from. I remember thinking, what's wrong with me? After a long and grueling process, I mastered the core skills and was able to seduce women in just about any situation. I got lazier and lazier with pickup and started to find shortcuts to minimize the effort I needed to expend in order to get what I wanted. The way that I did pickup slowly changed and evolved over time into something simpler. I eventually discovered that I never had to be extroverted to get good at pickup. One day, it all just clicked. The way I was seducing women started to seem more and more true to my introverted nature. I started teaching guys my personalized approach to seduction. It worked really well for me, so I figured it would work amazingly for everyone else too. However, I noticed that my approach would only work really well for other introverts. To make a long story short, my introverted students could hardly believe the results they were getting. Like me, they were able to pretty much pick any girl they liked and create a bubble where only the two of them existed. Competition did not exist for them. Even the most attractive looking extroverts failed to get in between my students and the girls they were talking to. I knew I had stumbled onto something incredible. If you're an introvert, I have full confidence that my program will work out for you. In fact, I'll let you try it all the way up to the second month, risk-free. After you do the missions from the second month, if you're not satisfied with the progress you're making, send me an email and I'll refund your money and you can keep the ebook. If you're not getting laid more by the end of the second month, send me an email and I'll refund your money and you can keep the ebook. If you really wanted to seduce that one girl you've had a crush on and this program didn't help you achieve that by the end of the second month, send me an email and I'll refund your money and you can keep the ebook. I already know that you'll want to stay in the program to see how far it can take you though. So click on the registration button below to get started right away with your Seductive Introvert training right now.